Welcome back to my channel. My name is Nayri, also known as Wedding Fashion Expert. This week we are talking about a subscriber requested topic on if I recommend having a backup dress or a second dress to change into during the reception on your wedding day. Before we dive into this week's topic, please be sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, drop me a comment below, let me know if there's a particular video topic you'd like me to create a video on. I am here for you, guiding you along the way leading up to your special day. For those of you that are new to my channel, welcome. I am so honored that you found me. I am of course a wedding fashion expert, stylist, buyer, wear so many different hats at LOVELLA Bridal, located in Los Angeles, California. For daily content, be sure to follow us on Instagram at LOVELLA Bridal, at LOVELLA Plus, and at Wedding Fashion Expert. Don't forget to hit the follow button on TikTok at LOVELLA Bridal and at Wedding Fashion Expert as well. This week's topic, as I mentioned, was written in by a subscriber. Julia wrote in saying, "Hi Nayri, I've loved watching your videos in my bridal dress shopping process." Thanks. That makes me so happy. Could you do a video on if I should purchase a backup wedding dress? I'm not sure if I should invest in a cheaper but still nice backup dress for a few $100s or less in case, God forbid, something would happen to the beautiful gown I intend to wear. Then I'd have something to wear still day of if something bad happened. Maybe I've heard too many dress horror stories and this isn't really necessary. What are your thoughts? Thank you. I loved this question for a number of reasons because I always recommend a backup dress, even if it is a few $100s, or some of my brides who want multiple fashion moments, their dresses can be anywhere for a few $1,000s and beyond, right? But those are brides who really intentionally want this fashionable look. It's less about being practical, more about the fashion component of things. And then I also have brides who want to stay in their same dress all night. I still recommend a backup dress, and I recommend the few $100 backup dress, any price. I really don't care how much money you spend on it. I highly, highly, highly recommend a backup dress, even if it is just a silky white dress. Why do I recommend this? Dress malfunctions do happen. It's inevitable, doesn't always happen. It's rare, it's unknown. Here's the deal. It is a really important day in your life, and fingers crossed everything goes well, but it's life. We have things happen daily, monthly, weekly that are completely out of our control. That being said, I do recommend a backup dress for malfunctions, but also the other reason why I recommend a backup dress is for comfort. You may not have a malfunction on wedding day and your dress may be absolutely perfectly fine, but it is a very long day to be in an article of clothing that we are not used to wearing. What do I mean by that? Bridal gowns have lots of structure, lots of support, and some of the dresses have a lot of sequins and beading to it. On my 21st birthday, I had a themed birthday, and my theme was Diamonds Are Forever. I wanted everybody to wear sparkle, men, women, indifferent. I wanted you to be in your most glam attire. So I wore a sequins dress. It was by Alice and Olivia. I got it on sale and I wanted to be a yellow diamond. So it was all yellow sparkle. And it completely cut my bicep. The sequins on it rubbed and rubbed and rubbed, and it completely cut. I mean, I had cuts everywhere on both sides. I woke up, I didn't feel it the night of because I was having so much fun, but I woke up that next morning and I was in so much pain. And I'm like, what the heck happened here? So it got completely cut up. Now, I was in the moment having the time of my life and I didn't notice it. But for others who may be noticing that discomfort, that pain level, maybe it's the boning digging into your body, maybe it's the boning sticking out from the top, which if you do have a boning malfunction, you could literally just snip it out and pull out the boning. So there's lots of things that you could do preventatively on the night of to pull things out. I was at a wedding and the boning was starting to pop out on the bride's side, like kind of side body near her rib, and it was bugging her. And so she had a little bit more time before we changed into her second dress. So you're not gonna believe what I did. I took my nipple pasty off and I stuck it to that boning that was exposing so that the sticky part was on the dress and the rubber cushion was on her body to relieve and alleviate that pain. So we have no idea, based on your body heat, your movement, and things throughout the day, how these dresses are going to react. It's no different than wearing a shoe, a brand new shoe that ends up giving you a blister. Things like this happen, and I want you to be prepared. So not only if it's a malfunction, but also a level of discomfort, and it could be a combination of the two. So my answer to this, it is a no-brainer. Have a backup dress, maybe buy it within the 30-day return window. So if you don't end up wearing it, you could just return it after the wedding. But it is wonderful to have a backup plan. I also call it an OSHIT plan, just in case you have a backup plan and you get to dance the night away and be comfortable. And I'm all about a little bit of an outfit change, right? These dresses are heavy, they have a lot of structure to it, it's a very long day, and I want you to dance the night away in comfort and ease. So no matter how much money you have to spend at it, it is worth every penny to have a backup just in case. And maybe it's not even a backup. Maybe it's just because you want something lighter, flowier. Maybe it's a mini, something more comfortable. I always recommend something with a strap so that it has support, so it's not strapless and you're constantly pulling up. That's another component. If your dress is strapless, think about wedding gowns being like a pair of jeans that you try on in the morning. You put your pants on, they're super duper tight, and then as you move throughout the day, they stretch and they give. Bridal gowns do the exact same thing. So when you see a bride get to reception and she starts pulling up her dress, it's because the gown has expanded. So oftentimes people want to blame the dress designer, the store, the alterations, what have you, but these are garments of clothing and they do give. So I also recommend a backup spaghetti strap or a strap of some kind if you are wearing a strapless dress, that if you feel it expand throughout the day for the reception, you can wear a strap. Putting a strap on a dress also alleviates some of the weight that is bearing at your waistline. So it removes some of that weight, which makes it a little bit more comfortable, and it just kind of takes that weight off of your lower back and body so that you can be more comfortable throughout the day. I hope this gave you a sense of clarity, a little bit more of understanding, and realistic things to expect on wedding day. For more videos and tips like these, please be sure to tune in every Wednesday, 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and I will see you in next week's video.